What's going on, folks? Had to get out here and talk to you guys. You know, before the snowstorm comes. I was just looking at the weather report a few minutes ago. And, you know, it seems they were saying that they're going to expect these 100 mile per hour winds plus 125. You know what I mean? And they were saying it's going to be some really dangerous conditions. And they were advising people to stay in, right? But the best of you know what this is all about. And I spoke about this. I already told you guys you were going to get that, right? You know? So today I want to talk about a few things relative to that because I'm going to issue a few things. Of course, I got word. Yep. Honor fam. I'm going to issue a few things. But we're going to talk a little bit about these issuances because I want you to understand. It seems I've been talking to a few folks over the last couple of days. And you know, the perception, you know, from some of the people I've spoken to, and maybe some of you have these same sentiments, is that, you know, when I issue these things, somehow you're looking at me as being narcissistic and unfair. And I've spoken about this before because I know you guys think like that. Because you reason, you know, if I'm issuing something and there's something happening and you guys are not putting it together about why I'm doing that. First of all, I'm not the muscle. Okay, let's get that straight. And the best of you already know that, right? And I'm giving you a message and I'm giving you a warning, right? And that's why we're talking, because you guys scoff at these warnings, right? You don't fear the power. So we got to talk today about a lot of stuff relative to this, right? So you look at me and you perceive me on some type of level as being narcissistic when I have these things that I say about society and how I like to see the society completely done away with, right? And you think that's not fair. Even though you live in a society that steps on many people every day who feel pain every day, right? Under your boots. And you don't reason these things. You don't consider the next person, right? The world is just fine as long as it's fine for you. You see what I'm saying? Right? So an example of the muscle is what you guys are seeing in China right now, right? Where I told you guys a couple of videos back, I spoke to you about, you know, the power. I spoke to you about how, you know, something as simple as rain, you know, because it just won't stop raining, you know? And right now, they're really worried about these dams over there, right? Okay? They're really worried about a lot of things. They got a lot of shit going on, folks. Right? Houses going in the street, buildings crumbling, right? Terrible things going on, right? And I hope that the best of the folks over there are reasoning why this is happening, right? It's not because the Lord is a narcissist. It's because the Lord is doing away with the narcissist. You see how this works, right? You're the people who scoff at these things because, you know, you're hoping that somehow this will all just go away, right? But it's not going to go like that, folks, okay? That's why I want you to hold on to God. I want you to give praise to him every day because I want you to consider him, right? And in that way, when the time comes, he'll consider you. And that's very fair. You see? Very, very fair, right? So I want you guys to understand that, you know, this place that I have in my heart about issuing things, I think it's necessary and I know better, right? If you were walking down a road and you saw a pit and you stepped over that pit and fell in somehow and it was 6 feet deep or something, you would manage to climb yourself out this pit and go about your day. On another day, another occasion or something, maybe walking with a group of other folks, if someone wanted to cross over that pit, you would stop them. And you would know better. If everyone else wanted to go over that pit, you would stop. And honor family, you would stop and you would take great caution, right? You would watch these people go over that pit or over that cliff. You see what I'm saying? Because you know better. So when I tell you guys I'm not concerned about what you think, and I'm trying to get my thoughts here, but I want you to understand I really don't care because I know better. I have seen better, folks. I suffer, and the worst of you don't feel this pain. The best of you suffer every day, and you want a way out, right? And you know that the only way out, because these people have all of this military might, right, that they're imposing on us. You know the only way out, because they're narcissists and they're demoniacs, They're not going to stop being unfair. The injustice will increase. You understand? So the only way to deliver us is through the ways of the Most High, and that's through the heavens, folks. You understand? For the new day, right? The heavenly world that we all want to see, the best of us anyway, right? Because at this point, we have to draw a battle line, folks. There is a best of us and a worst of us. You understand? You're either on one side or the other. You're not going to skate on the fence here, right? You're going to do one thing or the other. Now, I respect when you don't believe. I respect that. That's fair. All I've ever told you was when the time comes, don't cry like a little bitch, right? Don't ask for mercy and forgiveness when you haven't shown any to anyone else and you don't even understand the idea or concept of that. Because you live in a world where you accept these things. You understand? It's really, really fucking simple. You know? So then, the other day I was looking online and I saw this, they put up another video about the second time that the devil went to the heavens. And I laughed so hard, I laughed and laughed, because this is another example of the games that narcissists play, right? And then, that narcissist always the one that keeps on stoking the fire until the fire consumes his ass. You understand? The foolishness, right? You don't feel the muscle because you are a fucking fool, quite simply. You're very carnal-minded, quite simply, right? Don't you understand that you're breathing air and you're standing on the ground? You're powerless to the heavens. You understand? The ground you stand on, you're powerless to. And you haven't internalized that. So on some level, you're going to try to fight this war with God on different fronts. You're going to try to use misinformation. You're going to tell lies. You're going to do all of this shit, right? And aren't you people tired of these fucking lies, right? The devil is not going in the heavens, folks. I saw millions of people looked at that video, right? And I look at all these other spiritual videos and stuff and people trying to teach you about the Most High. And the majority, you don't even find audience for these don't even find yourselves an audience for these particular videos. But 6 million of you, millions and millions of you, right? The majority, like I keep saying, you wanted to see about that time when the devil went to the heavens for the second time, right? When his punk ass does not even vibrate on a level where he could even make it into the heavens, folks. This is why they're using you, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? So the worst of you, the people that believe that the heavens have the devils have authority over the heavens and can go where they feel and please, you people will most certainly be done the fuck away with. And I will personally see to it, right? So I told you before, if you remember, because I know y'all think I'm playing, everything still stands, motherfuckers. And I'm talking to the people who put that video up, right? Wherever you are, motherfucker, wherever you are in this world society, because you somehow don't understand that the ground you stand on, right, is in control of this. You understand? So wherever you are, the person who put that video up, right, bear witness to some things coming down the pike very soon for your asses, right? Right? And I'm not talking about just the Windstorm Honor fam, but you're going to get some of that too, right? I told you guys, because I'm not playing a game and the heavens have declared war. They make your fucking air. Don't come out of your fucking mouths talking shit about the heavens who provide you with sunlight and water and air, right? Because you haven't paid them. And the minute that they get word, your ass will not see another day. I promise you. Not on this plane, right? Promise you that. You know what I mean? Narcissists and demoniacs are the people who govern our world. I'm not going to keep saying this over and over again, but apparently, for the worst of you, because you know what? Hey, let's do it like this. Why are you even watching my videos? If you don't believe at this point, there are a million other videos to look at. I saw it, right? There are millions of you can go other places and learn something. If that guy over there or that lady or whoever these people are, if you think they can provide you more information, roll with them. Roll with them. See where that gets you. Because I'm getting tired of this shit. right? And I looked at the average person, right, who's working out here hustling, trying to make a living and stuff and feed their families or, you know, do whatever. They have to take care of all types of stuff that these people impose on them, right? And there's no room to eat after, and when the day is over with, there's no room to eat, right? There's no room to provide meals for your children. If you're paying them everything and they're taking everything, meanwhile, they're in comfort. And that's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That's disgusting because it's showing who's governing us. Narcissists. People who don't even give a fuck about you one way or another, right? If they do anything for you, they're doing it without even realizing that they're doing anything for you. If they found out they were benefiting you, they would try to take these things because it's not about doing anything for you, folks. It's about extracting your pain, folks, right? They're demoniacs. Right? This is what they're built to do. And you should be walking in this climate, holding on to faith, sharpening your faith, and doing all of these things in great anticipation for the day where you can be free. Right? And do you believe that you're going to be free, folks? Can you see it? Because if you can't see it, I'm not even interested in talking to you right now. Right? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to make this video too long today. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I saw that weather report and, you know, I laughed about it, you know, because a lot of you don't understand that this is the sweep out. You're looking at 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 the muscle, right? You're looking at the muscle. What is that? Right? Where do you stand in place of the Most High? Where do you stand facing him in this final hour? Where do you stand? Are you for him or are you against him, folks? I want you to really think about that. You know? I'm not being narcissistic when I want to see a better day, folks. And I know the best of you agree with me on this. But we always got to have those scoffers, those people who don't think it's fair that mom took all the toys from them and gave them to everybody else because they took all the toys initially. You see what I'm saying? Just like a bunch of fucking children, folks. A bunch of demonic children. And can't wait till they get the smackdown. You know? So, getting cold out here too. Yeah, it's gonna be a snowstorm, folks. Y'all look out for that. I'm really anticipating some things. But I'm gonna get back on my walk. And I just came out here. It's been a couple of days and we hadn't talked about a lot of stuff, and I just wanted to see where you guys were, right? If you're holding on to your faith, if you're realizing some things.